I'm Stephen Gokes, and I'd like to introduce you to Natgen Investment Trust GL22. Natgen is pleased to introduce Natgen Investment Trust GL22. The asset for this trust is an office building in Gladstone in central Queensland, predominantly occupied by the Queensland State Government. In choosing investment assets in 2022, we have been cognizant of the fact that the economy is experiencing some variability at this stage. For example, the stock market has seen ups and downs, mainly downs, and you'll see that the crypto market has also had significant falls. So we feel that our investors are looking for secure, stable investments where they can rely on the income stream into the long term. Therefore, we've looked at various aspects of property cycles, and we've decided that suburban and regional commercial office is an area of stability for this time. In looking at attributes of this building that attracted us, one of the particular ones was the 5-star NABERS rating. This is very important because the Queensland Government has a mandate to occupy at least 4.5-star and possibly, where possible, 5-star rated buildings across Queensland. This is part of their green strategy within their Department of Public Works, and they're required to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions back to the 30% off the 2005 levels, and it's a stepping stone to net zero carbon emissions by 2050. This building was purpose-built for the Queensland Government, and thus it has baked into it some of the issues that really need to be addressed in green buildings. On top of this, the way that a building is managed and run and also occupied is very important in that respect. So, in concert with the tenant, we as managers will be making sure that we run the building to green building standards, both in the short term and in the longer term. This is one of our opportunities to make sure that we give the Queensland Government as our major tenant the amenity they need both now and in the future. And it's also the key to long-term occupancy by the government. Some of the things that we see as opportunities going forward is to improve the 5-star NABERS rating even further with such measures as putting a solar array on the roof of the building and various other sustainability measures relating to shade and operation of the mechanical services within the building. The targeted return for the trust is 6.5% per annum going forward, and this is based on fairly conservative assumptions in relation to the operating costs of the building and particularly in relation to the interest rate environment going forwards. Natgen has done a building audit of the Gladstone area to see what the competition is for space in the long term, and we found that the Queensland Government building which we're purchasing is the only 5-star rated NABERS building in Gladstone. This is a significant competitive advantage going forwards. The other issue which is coming to the fore in ownership of existing assets currently is that the construction costs of new buildings is going up precipitously, as you've probably read in the press, and that gives existing assets a significant advantage over new assets because to build that type of building in the future will cost significantly more, and thus the economics of it will mean that the rents have to be higher. So incumbency within buildings of this quality is a significant advantage to our investors. Natgen is pleased to present Natgen Investment Trust GL22.